Quantz Quickie from that classic Baroque music instruction on playing the flute, Chapter 6, Section 2, of the use of the tongue with the word treatise. Part 1. This kind of tongue stroke is most useful in passage work of moderate quickness, especially since the quickest notes in them must always be played a little unequally. Section 2, Part 2. In the previous section, I have already indicated how the syllable T is to be formed with the tongue. In the tongue stroke treated here, ri is added to it. You must seek to pronounce the letter R very sharply. To the ear, it produces the same effect as when the single tongue D is used, although it does not appear the same to the player. Section 2, Part 3. Treatise is indispensable for dotted notes. It expresses them in a much sharper and livelier fashion than is possible with any other kind of tonguing. Section 2, Part 4. In this word treatise, the accent falls on the second syllable. The T is short and the ri is long. Hence the ri must always be used for the note on the downbeat, and the T for the note on the upbeat. Thus, in 4 semiquavers, the ri always comes on the first and third notes, and the T on the second and fourth. Section 2, Part 5. Since, however, you can never begin with ri, you must first tip the 2 notes with T. In the remaining notes of this kind, you continue with treatise until a variation in the notes or a rest occurs. The following examples will show how notes of this kind must be articulated with the tongue. If a rest takes the place of the first note, as is to be seen in the example, you continue with treatise. But since here the dots cease in the second crotchet and the 2 demisemiquavers E and F come on the upbeat, each has a T. The following G on the downbeat has a ri, and since it is not dotted and thus is equal to the following F, the following dotted notes receive T instead of ri.
Figure 10. Figure 11. Figure 12.
Section 2, Part 6. The same rule applies in triple time.
Figure 13. Figure 14.
If in 3/4, 3/8, 6/8, 9/8, or 12/8 time, the first note in a figure of 3 is dotted, as occurs in gigs, the first 2 notes have T and the last has ri.
Figure 15. Figure 16. Figure 17. Figure 18.
Section 2, Part 7. In notes without dots, D can be used in place of T. Quickness does not permit articulation with T in passage work, for there it would strike the ear disagreeably and would eventually make the notes all too unequal. The first note, however, always keeps T and the others ri. If leaps and quavers follow semiquavers, T is used, and stepwise quavers, D.
Figure 19. Figure 20.
Section 2, Part 8. If the passage work must be played more quickly than diri can be articulated, You must slur either the third and fourth notes or the first and second.
Figure 21. Figure 22.
The latter way, where the first and fourth notes have T and the third has Ri, is most strongly recommended since you can use it in various kinds of passage work, in both leaps and stepwise notes. In slurring the second note, the tongue rests and hence can continue for a longer period without tiring, while it soon becomes tired when Ri is constantly used and quickness is impeded.
Figure 23. Figure 24. Figure 25. Figure 26. Figure 27. Figure 28. Figure 29.
Section 2, Part 9. The last kind of tonguing, that in Figure 29, is the most convenient for speed and triple time. In general, however, you must adjust to the leaps. If after a note, two quicker ones follow, the first two may have D and the third may have Ri. The same applies to three equal quavers or to triplets.
Figure 30. Figure 31. Figure 32. Figure 33. Figure 34.